So I'm just going to talk about one or two ways to have a calmer dog. And basically how I'm doing this is just one way to do it with this method. And personally, it works great for me. You do have to, with any dog that you want to teach them how to calm down and settle, it's going to take time. It's one of the things that takes more time than others because you're not really teaching the dog to calm down. You're just allowing space for them, allowing room for them to calm down. You're setting the tone for it. And then they are learning it on their own through the environment or the situation that you are allowing them to figure it out. And so basically, I crate my dog in the car. You should. It is safe. If you're not crating your dog in the car, you can still do it the same way. You would just be doing boundaries with making sure they don't get out when you open the door, as well as you could just sit in the car as well and just not get out even when you're at your destination. It's the same way as well. But I do like opening and closing the doors just so they know. Just because I open and close the door doesn't mean you're coming out yet, because I could just be getting something in there that I need. And that's not a release. Opening the door is not a release. Opening the crate door is not a release. The release is the release. And so that's super important, as well as impulse control overall. And you want to have clear communication with your dog. You always want to have clear communication. As we'll see here in the video, I already opened the crate door here, but he's not getting out yet. I gave him the release here. And then as soon as I gave him that release, he did not run away from me. He immediately sat as soon as he got out. And that's the expectation that you want to set for your dog. As soon as you get out, they get out the car, immediately sits. You want to have a leash on them. He doesn't have a leash on because he already knows that behavior so well. And so he can do it by himself without me even saying anything to tell him to sit, which is exactly what you want. And then basically I'll just leash him up, and then we'll kind of just wait a little bit and hang out, and then we'll just get going and do our thing and have some fun. So another method for a calmer dog would be basically doing this, but at the front door. So say you have a dog that loves to go for walks, going outside. You're going to act like you're going to go for a walk. You have the leash on and everything. And then you just stop at the door. You can have the door open. You can have the door closed. Open and close it continuously. However, you're not actually going anywhere. You're just standing at the door. You're not talking to the dog. You're not really making any cues either. You're just creating that space for the dog to settle down on their own. And so eventually, the more that you do it, the dog will start to catch on and understand that the door doesn't always mean excitement and bursting out with a lot of energy. Sometimes it just means just relaxing. And so ultimately, that's what you want. So that's pretty much it. So I hope this video was helpful.